Most people know about karma, but karma isn't about punishing or rewarding as many think. It's more about what happens when things connect together. Karma is what comes from what you wanted and did before. Learning about karma helps and changes how you act with others. If you want good things to happen because of what you do, then you have to do things that lead to those good results. Learning these things is important for a good and satisfying life, and for karma to be good for you. So here are the 12 laws of karma and how you can use them to help yourself. Law number 1, the Great Law. Just like a farmer puts seeds in the ground and waits for them to grow into crops, whatever you put out, he will get back. The way you treat others will come back to you in the same way. When you decide to be good to others, you'll often see that they are also nice to you. This might not happen right away, just like seeds don't turn into plants instantly. But the things you say, do, or think will eventually bring back something. This might show up as love, money, or happiness in your life. So it's important to be friendly and polite to others, no matter the situation. Keep in mind, the things you do and how you react will come back to you in some way. Law number 2, the Law of Creation. The Law of Creation teaches us that we have more power over our lives than we realize. Many things, people blame others for bad things that happen, instead of taking responsibility and trying to make their futures. Don't just sit and watch your own life. Use the chances and ideas that come to you and make them the best they can be. Also, remember that you become like what you keep seeing around you. So be around things that match where you want to go and what you want to become. This doesn't mean you should try to change the people around you. If you try, it might not work. Instead, focus on making yourself better because only you are in charge of what happens to you. Law number 3, the Law of Humility. In life, you want to solve problems and find answers. You first have to admit that you have these problems and challenges. Sometimes not being able to say, "Yes, I'm dealing with these struggles," stops us from finding answers. But you can't make a situation better without facing it. If you keep seeing something bad happening in your life and you don't admit it's there, you start gathering bad feelings about it. Unfortunately, these feelings stay inside you. But if you learn to say, "Yes, I have these problems," you also realize that you have the power to make things better and find answers. So look at your life closely, check all the good and bad things, accept your reality and where you are, then you'll get the strength to make the changes you need. Law number 4, the Law of Growth. If you want to get bigger and make your dreams and ideas come true, you need to know what you think on the inside controls the world outside. The things you think about end up being the things you do. And the things you do shape your world. To change your world and get bigger, you have to change the main ideas and make it up. Your thoughts. Holding on to bad thoughts makes a bad place around you. But thinking positively is the only way to make a good world for yourself. Keep remaking your life by getting better thoughts and choices, and you'll get better and reach all your dreams. Law number 5, the Law of Responsibility. This law, like the Law of Creation, talks about how what we see around us comes from how we think. If things around you are noisy and messy, you need to start being in charge of where you are. Begin making changes to leave these situations by spending time thinking deeply and looking for calm. Even if something really bad happens without warning, don't spend too long thinking about it. Instead, understand the lessons and take charge to improve things. When you take control of what you think and do, you can feel in control, which helps you move ahead. Law number 6, the Law of Connection. The things that happened before, what's happening now, and what will happen later are linked. The things you did and are doing now really matter for what will come next. Remember that you can't just take one big step and suddenly be in your dream future. Every small step you took before and are taking now is really important. The future you want is made up of all the choices and steps you made before. So they all matter. Try to take these steps that match where you want to go because that's the only way to actually reach that place. Law number 7, the Law of Focus. In your effort to get better, it's really important to pay attention to the things that really count. The Law of Focus helps you give your attention to the values that will mainly help you reach the goals you want. Thinking about good feelings, growing in aims will make you not have time to think about bad things. And that's a good thing, right? When you're in not so nice situations, always try to see the positive side. It might be tough, but when you make a habit of finding lessons in bad events, you'll learn from these experiences and improve even more. Law number 8, the law of giving and hospitality. It's hard to think of something and not show it in what we do. What we do is the real sign that we truly think that way. If you want to make a big difference in life, you have to always show that you care about others and not just about yourself. You need to be friendly, open, and useful to people, even if you don't know them well. When you do this a lot, it shows that you've become better because truly grown-up people live unselfish lives. They're always ready to give and help others get better. Law number 9, the law of presence. This law is kind of tricky because it might make you think that what happened before and what will happen later doesn't matter. Sort of like it goes against the 6th law, but that's not really true. Let's understand it like this. Sometimes we humans get too focused on thinking about things we did well or didn't do well in the past. And other times, thinking too much about our future dreams stops us from realizing what we can do right now. We forget that what we do now is more important than what will already happened or what might happen later. In fact, the actions you take at this moment are more crucial than memories of the past or dreams about the future. You should know how to handle what already happened and what might happen later, all while living in the present. Learn from the past and let your big dreams for the future push you to do things you need to do right now. Law number 10, the law of change. Things don't change unless you change them. That's the law of change. If you want to fix bad choices and habits, deciding alone is not sufficient. You must do something for the changes to really happen. If you notice a bad pattern in your life, you need to try to change it. The real change starts inside you and it doesn't stop there. Move from just deciding to actually doing. Take steps based on your choices. This is how you can improve and develop. This is the sole method to make good changes. Law number 11, the law of patience and reward. Being patient leads to getting rewarded. Even if it takes a while, if you keep working hard without giving up, you'll eventually get the reward. Keep going and make choices that match your goals. Pay attention to the steps you take and do well every day. Don't worry about how others are doing better. If you really know your value, you won't care about comparisons. Working hard will pay off even if it takes time. You just need to wait. Law number 12, the law of significance and patience. The last law and the first law are quite alike. The first law is about you, while the last law is about how all actions affect everyone together. It's true that what you do will come back to you, but remember that your choices and actions also become what you give to society in the end. Everything you intend and do adds up to make a lot of power that creates outcomes affecting all of us. This power eventually goes into our society and the world, so make sure your actions help and inspire others. Try hard to be kind to people. Follow your dreams and interests. Set a good example. Whether you believe in karma or not, you can likely agree that these laws have important ideas and wisdom that anyone can use to make life better. To live the impactful life you really want, mastering these 12 laws of karma will really help you in your search of happiness. So what do you think, guys? Do you also believe in karma? How do you feel about these laws of karma? Tell us what you think in the comments. If you like this video and found it useful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. This helps us create more videos. To see more videos like this, click the subscribe button and make sure to turn on the notification bell. This way you'll know when we upload a new video. Thanks for watching!